Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a plasticity tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a guitar knob. So we're going to go ahead and open the program. When you start plasticity, you'll get this primitive. Just go ahead and select it, or you can come over here to this area here and hit delete. Okay, we're going to start off with a cylinder. Now I'm not going to be drawing this any specific size, just doing it as a tutorial for how to create one. So we'll go ahead and create a circle there. Now we're going to extend this upward, and then when we're done we want to hit OK. And we want to come over here, go to the X, and then we want to right mouse click to pan down. Excuse me. Now we want to draw the cutout area. We're going to use a line as a cutter. Now this program plasticity is a lot like Blender, and so a lot of the shortcuts carry over and some of the other functions. So we're going to go ahead and get our spline tool, and we're going to click up here, and then we'll click and drag down, create a nice little curve there, and then when we're done we're going to come over here, hit OK. Oops, didn't do that right. Let's click. All right, we'll come up from here down to there, right mouse click. Okay, you had a right mouse click for some reason. Can't hit OK because it just will disappear. So now we want another spline line on the other side. So we're going to come down here. There's these move, rotate, scale, a boolean, a cut solid, and then there's a mirror. So we're going to select our mirror. And then we're going to go ahead and click this red line here. So it will duplicate one over, or mirror one over. So we're going to go ahead. Now with both of these selected, we're going to hit C on the keyboard, which is cut, and then we're going to select our target, which is this, and then we're going to go ahead and select OK. So now we have these pieces here that we don't need, so we can delete them, as well as the guides. And your guides are always going to be everything that you create in plasticity. It's going to show up over here, so you can also go here and you can delete these as well by holding down the shift key and then hit delete. Okay, so now we have this little guitar knob here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put in an opening right here. So select there. And if you're unsure about your selection modes, they're going to be up here. You have your control point, edge, face, and then the whole body. So we want to really go to the face select here. And then we want to do O for inset. Then we want to inset another circle, hit OK, and then we're going to grab that little lollipop because we're going to offset it. But don't offset it so far that you can see or where we cut stuff out. So right to there, hit OK. Alright, so now we're going to spin this. Okay, what you might need to do is create a plane on the inside here. So we'll click select there. And then you want to come over here, plane from selection. It's going to take you there. Now we want to go ahead and get our circle tool. Go from the center. We're going to make that little post that the knob goes on top of. We'll click right there. Hit OK. Now we're going to spin this. So we're just mouse wheel, and then we're going to go to extrude. We're going to extrude that down. Hit OK. Now if you use this tool here, it's always going to be hollow. If you use the cylinder tool, it will be solid. So we might want to go back and use let's go back. Let's go back to here and use our solid tool. So should have probably used that to begin with. So we're going to go ahead and plane from selection. We'll get our cylinder tool, type there, go to there, let's go OK. Right wheel, looks like it already extruded it and everything for us. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go select that. We'll do a O for offset. Sometimes you gotta wheel around with this. It's kind of, sometimes it's finicky. So let's do this again. Let's go here. offset. There we go. Go right to there, hit OK. Now we're going to go sink that in a little bit, or about right there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and spin this down. It looks like my little post didn't get put on there. Let's change this to the edge select. So you should be able to add in the fillets and stuff that you need. So go ahead and hit OK. All right, so now we're going to spin this. We're going to add some fillets here. Now you have to be in edge select to add fillets. If you're in the face select, it's not going to let you, you won't be able to click on it. So you always go to edge select when you want to add the fillets. And then you'll get this little circle. If you go to one way, you'll get chamfers, the other way you'll get fillets. So we're going to go let's just go 0.15. Enter. All right, and then we'll do the same over here. Select there, let's drag. Come down here, 0.15. And then OK. Didn't put that in there. Let's try that again. Okay, so there we go. Now let's get these. I think it froze. All right, let's cancel that. Let's go ahead and let's do this one on the side here. .15. Oops, something's going wrong here. All right, well, let's just manually do this. It seems to be having a problem, so it's not liking this up here for some reason. Let's do it again. Click on that. Let's go ahead and yeah, having a little bit of issues with this. Let's go right 0.1. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. All right, so here sometimes it's a little glitchy, but it looks like it glitched out with that line there. Oh, I really don't want that. Let's undo. Sorry about all these undos. We'll just go ahead and we'll just do it smaller so that line isn't in there. Okay, hit OK. All right, so this is going to be our knob. Now we'll just go to the inside here. Make sure that probably put a little fillet in here. All right, so let's go back to all right, this is going to be how you would create a guitar knob. Let's go ahead and put some text on here. So we'll go ahead and let's go to your, remember when you want to do faces, you have to go back to here. We're going to click there. Let's go back to our Z. Okay, so plasticity has a text tool, which is really nice. So to find it, you just come down here to these three little dots, and you want to type in text, and then just hit OK. Now you're going to get the text out there. So we want to do, I don't know, we could just, I guess we could use plasticity, and then you want to just change the size there. 0.5. Go ahead and hit OK. Now you get all these curves, which are the text. Now we'll go to move, grab that red. Let's move it over to the middle, and then move it down. Okay, now hit OK. Now we're going to go ahead and right mouse click. You can see, since we didn't put a plane out there, that this is didn't go on the face here. It went down here, but that's okay. We can move it. So grab that blue. We'll just move that up a little bit. Hit OK. Let's go ahead and see where that is. Yeah, that's okay. So now what we can do is go extrude, and then we'll just grab this and extrude it down. All right, now if it doesn't do that extruding part, sometimes it doesn't, you can just go extrude it upwards, hit OK, and then there it'll be, and then you could just move it after you're done. So you can see it's up a little higher, but that's okay. You can just go ahead and select it later. Now this is the new curves here. So to get all of them, it's an easier way to do it rather than just a piece at a time. Just hold down the shift key, grab everything, and then you can just go to move, and then you could just adjust this. Oh, that's the actual, okay, so this is the actual text, so let's cancel that. And then this one up here, the sheet, that's going to be your actual part. So just go ahead and hold down the shift key, grab all of those, come down here to the move, and then just move this. Hit OK. Yeah, you can view that from the side, make sure that it's where you need it to be. And it looks like it is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and end the tutorial there. This is going to be our knob. We can go ahead and put a color on it. Here you can do, this is your basic render mode. You know, if you right mouse click on that, you're going to get these shaders. So you pick that red one, that's kind of nice. Then go ahead and click off of it. So this would be how the little knob would be rendered. You got the plasticity up there. You could put whatever text you want to put in there. Now if you wanted to print that out, you just want to go ahead and export it. Export save as, and then you want to go down here, drop down to STL file, and let's call this guitar knob. And then go ahead and say save, but make sure you save it on the desktop. Now these right here, I'll have to do some research on these settings. These are going to be your settings that determine how smooth or how blocky your STL file, or actually your final model is going to be. But I'm just going to leave them at the default for now. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial on how to use plasticity to create a guitar knob. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got some useful tips out of the video. Okay, thanks again for watching.